We're getting spiritual. This is the spirit time. Our spiritual agony answer here now to solve your problems. Here's motivational astrologer GiGi Sosnoski and a woman who refuses to help me out with my lotto numbers, queen of the digits, and I don't mean these finger digits, the numbers, Michelle Buchanan. Welcome, team.
Thank you.
Let's get straight into it. It's not about us today, it's about Jodie, and she sent us this dilemma, and she says, I met this guy and we hit it off. So he moved in with me and my son. Then one day he just moved out, saying he doesn't know if he wants to be with me or his ex. I told him I'd wait for him, but it's been 3 months and he still hasn't made a decision. I really love him, but should I wait? Will we end up together? Michelle, you're next to me. You can kick off.
Yeah. Well, Jodie, the thing about you is you are a 6 soul, and that means you have the heart of gold. You're such a loving, caring person. You're a giver rather than a taker, but you are in love with love, okay? And you would love more than anything to have that perfect, you know, that little family unit for you and your son. But the thing is here is that this guy, he's a 555, and 5 is a number that needs freedom. They never quite settle down, and when you've got 3 of them, chances are that he's never going to know what he wants, and he may not ever settle down. I feel, from what I'm looking at the numbers of both of your charts, that he may be using his ex-partner and wanting to be with her and not wanting to be with her as an excuse to basically be free to do whatever he wants and pursue whatever he wants. I don't feel he's really in love with you, and I feel that he's not the one for you. But what I do know is there is someone much better than this guy for you out there. But the trick is, he's not going to come into your life until you can let go of this other guy, and until you can start to really love and believe in yourself, because this whole scenario is in your life to show you not to let anybody else's opinion of you allow you to judge yourself. So you love yourself regardless of what this ex-guy, you know, says or wants, whether he wants you or not. You've got to love yourself regardless, and a better person will come into your life, okay?
Thank you, Michelle. GiGi, what did the stars say?
Well, Jodie, it looks to me like your chart does indicate that you are very idealistic when it comes to your romances. And it lets us know that also one of the things to consider is to get clear not only about yourself, but what you want from your relationships. It lets us know certainly that, you know, you need to be clear about what you think love really is. Not only love towards yourself, but love towards others. There are some unclear expectations of what you want to have in your life, and you need to get really clear about those things. There is perhaps an indication of difficulty separating fact and fiction. Get on board when it comes to, again, the realities of the situation. This gentleman is not for you. You deserve someone in your life that will love you, that will support you, that will be there for you, and not this back and forth kind of indication. Really important as well, define your objectives. You have a lot of creativity in your chart. You have a lot of sensitivity. Utilize it to take on a new project, put something of your feelings and your emotions into that. I think that would be a wonderful way of expressing yourself. And actually, May 2013, someone new comes into your life. This is a wonderful time for new opportunities and new beginnings. So let this one go and welcome in something new in your future. There
you go, Jodie. Thank you, GiGi. I think that's a unanimous move on. Dion says he hasn't spoken to his dad for 2 years, and it's because his dad didn't turn up to his wedding. His father's always been pretty bad, and he left home when Dion was 7. He's always full of excuses. He leaves drunken phone messages asking Dion to make up with him, and sometimes Dion feels like he should, but mainly his life is less complicated without his dad around. Tough one. That,
yes.
GiGi, do you want to kick off for a change?
Well, Dion, we all look to our parents for confirmation of who we are. We all look to our parents for validation, for appreciation, for encouragement. And oftentimes when we don't get that, we perhaps consider the problem is within ourselves, and we try to compensate, and we try to work harder, and we try to connect more. Really, this is an indication within your charts that although you are seeking that approval, that you want that connection, it perhaps is not really going to happen. So be aware that you need to be your own parent. Nurture the child within. Be your own guardian. Protect, love, and support yourself, and perhaps not look to the father to give you what you are requiring. Let that go. Definitely, you know, keep the open contact going, but it is very important for you to perhaps not try to push the issue or force the issue. Protect the child within. I would suggest you write him a letter or write him a note expressing how you feel. Let those emotions out. You have a beautiful creative chart when when it comes to communication. You're intelligent. You have a wonderful flair in writing, so please utilize that. And also, February, March 2013, a wonderful time of new emotional beginnings.
There you go, Dion. Let him know what he's done wrong and see how he behaves. Do you agree, Michelle? What are the numbers saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, basically, you know, we've been brought up to believe that blood is thicker than water, you know, respect your parents and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes it's not actually healthy to have certain family members in our lives. And sometimes it is healthier for us to live our lives without them, okay? And that's what he was asking, you know, and his question, Dion was saying, you know, what should I do? Should I feel kind of guilty here? So, you know, here's the thing, you know, what you have to do, Dion, is forgive your dad for the person that he is. You know, he is who he is, and that's just the way it is. But you don't have to have him in your life. Now, but you've got to forgive yourself for not wanting to have him in your life, because that's perfectly fine. There comes a time when we have to put ourselves and our well-being first. And so don't feel guilty about that. And I also want you to forgive yourself and the inner child that you are for having a parent that abandoned you in the first place. Because what happens is children that are abandoned, we take it in our subconscious selves and feel guilty that we've created this in some way. So just work through that, love yourself, forgive the situation, and move forward onto better things, okay? And good luck with that too.
Well, exceptional advice today, I think, ladies.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, Rod, for the year and for all your wonderfulness.
Are you not back?
Thank you.
Before we've got another week.
Well, another Destiny Dilemmas.
Yeah, this is
on
the last
behalf of Destiny Dilemmas. Thank you, Rod. Thank you. Good morning. Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you very much. It's been a
Thanks for
pleasure
having us.
Thank you.
Oh, I can see a prize now, possibly from Jeanette.